What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the first day of August, and here we are at about 14 cents right now on the Bybit chart. 2 days, 9 hours left, and it's about 2 days, 8.5 hours left in this week. 8.5 hours left in the day. 14.2 cents. We have broken through the threshold here, and this head and shoulders pattern is looking pretty intimidating at the moment, isn't it? I still don't think that it is a head and shoulders pattern. I mean, this low here was pretty damn right on, right there. And then these highs here, that high is a little bit too high, in my opinion. It could be a slanted head and shoulders, but it's not symmetrical enough. That it's pretty close though, pretty close. Close enough can work out. If this is a head and shoulders pattern, let's talk about it real quick. High to low. That would imply then that at the breakout point, which we can see clearly right over here, that the breakout point would take us down to about 6.7 cents. Now, hold your horses. I don't think we're going down there. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't think that we're going down there at all. I do think that we've been moving down, and it's been rather tenacious since the 22nd of July. But we've been moving down with a decay in volume. Volume's dying off. So as you're moving down, volume's dying off. That's actually a good thing, right? Typically, right? Here you are moving down, volume's dying off, so you had a little bit of a bounce up, but then you started to move down, volume picked up. And as you're picking up volume, it keeps going down, right? Then we had some volume in the other direction, some buying volume take place, and we moved up. Volume died off, we consolidated, and then volume picked back up again, we moved up, right? And then here you move down with some volume right there, volume died off, and that's whenever we bounced again. So I'm just saying I would expect a bounce here. Does it carry us higher? Does it take us higher? I think it will, but let's look at this from a Fibonacci perspective here. Cookie doesn't really respect its fibs, so I'm not expecting to find too much here. But from a low to a high, it does respect its golden ratio, though. A good bit of the time I've noticed. 13.2 cents to 11.7 cents might be where we go, something in this golden ratio range. Okay, we could very well find support there. If we're looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, here, 14.2 cents now. Let's see. We've got higher lows in the RSI, lower lows in the price on a closing basis, bullish divergence on the MACD and the stochastics and the RSI, all things that signal that we're ready to turn around here, but this could develop further before we actually do turn around. So we could go, we could go lower, we could go back below 14 cents. I doubt that we go below 13 cents, but we might have one more little drop out before we start to move up higher. That could happen, but we're definitely near our lows, you guys. Absolutely we are. 1 hour time frame looks like it's ready to turn around. Overall, though, the 1 hour has been very bearish, so we need to start seeing some life. I think we need to get back above 16.5 cents in order to help validate the point that this is the low. Get above this little point here. 16.5 cents would make it safe, I think. 4 hour time frame, we're looking at the RSI. Higher lows or double bottom if this 4 hour time frame can close green. We got 33 minutes left. Can it do it? I think it can. But it would be nice if this could close green. Even if we don't get the bullish divergence, watch us get rid of the bullish divergence, and as soon as we do, that's whenever we move up. I mean, that happens sometimes too, so I'm not worried about it, right? Here, you would have had bullish divergence, but then you got rid of it, and then that's whenever you started moving up. I'm just saying, it doesn't have to happen. We're definitely in low areas in the RSI. Stochastics have bullish divergence. The MACD does not. I don't like the MACD so much, but these two indicators, I mean, everything, to be completely fair, is just very bullish, or very, very bearish, but we are at areas where you'd expect things to start to turn around. So all we have to do is that. We just have to turn things around. We do have a little bit of a correction move here. 1, 2, 3-legged correction to the downside. And typically these 3-legged moves, that is like literally what defines a correction is a 3-legged move. So I think that and it's pretty symmetrical too. Actually, let's see. If we look at this, we take a high to a low. Nope. There we go. We need to get rid of the... Whoa, that's new. TradingView went through an update. I don't like that. I don't like that as much. I like it the other way. Yeah, this is pretty symmetrical. So we're very near the low, if not at the low. I really wouldn't be surprised if we went a little bit lower, but I think that we're there. We're essentially there. And we should be moving up soon. Again, 16.5 cents is a good area to watch. If we can get above there, that would help validate this as a low. If we're looking at this on a daily time frame, the expectation would be that from a high, all-time high, to a low in April, the expectation would be that when we start moving up, we will see targets of about $1.65 to $3.90, somewhere in this area here, 1272 to the 1618. Okay, that's the area that we would likely go to, and we will find support in this area or resistance in this area. And I'm assuming that it'll be somewhere around about 250 to 260 that we go to, personally. $1.65 at a minimum, $3.90 at a maximum, but I don't think that we stop at either of those points, more right in the middle there. And typically with the 1 for 1 you do go just above there. So we're at 14.3 cents now. I suppose looking at this, the lowest I could give you would be about 12.6 cents. But again, this thing doesn't really respect its fibs other than the golden ratio. It doesn't really seem to respect them. So I don't think that you need to find support there. It would look nice at the 236, but you haven't really respected any other fibs besides the golden ratio. So I'm not worried about that at all. I doubt that you go below 13 cents. I stand by that. But if you do, 12.6 cents could hold, I suppose, as support. Inevitably, we're going higher. I'd expect that we achieve these higher targets sometime in September. At this point in time, it could be August. It could be by the end of August, and I definitely wouldn't be surprised if by the end of August we were making our way toward our all-time highs or even at new all-time highs, but I think these prices are going to be reserved for September. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.